Hi, guys. Hold on a second. I got to do a couple of things really quick. Just make sure I can see the chat. If anybody's here. Hi, Tamika. I can't really tell if anybody's here yet. It's like one person, two people. I know that I have one person that's already, ordered a reading. So I need to wait for her to get here. Hi, Kara. It's so weird that I have to do so many different things technology-wise. So we'll wait till everybody gets here. Maybe I'll do a collective reading really quick. No, that's okay. That's really okay. I had a whole bunch of people email me. Hi, Kimberly. I had a whole bunch of people email me and ask me if I would do this again. And I just figured I almost canceled it because my nose is really stuffy today. So I wasn't sure. But I wasn't sure what was going to happen. So we'll see. Not that big of a deal. I have one person that already ordered a reading. I don't know if she'll be here, Michelle. So how's everybody feeling this week? We're having a lot of Mars-Uranus conjunct energy. Hi, Kelly. Yeah, this week felt a lot easier than last week did, for sure. I don't know what I'm doing here. Rachel, you're tired? You ordered one? Let me check. Let me check. I know I'm a little off today. That's why I almost canceled it, because my nose is all stuffy and it's really hard for me to be on. Yeah, I got you, Kara. Kelly, if you'd like to do a one question reading, you can check the description box below and send the $30 to my PayPal for the one question reading. Feeling the push to let go of things that no longer, yeah, that's what this Mars-Uranus stuff that's going on is happening. You're about to get snowed in again. Rachel, if you want to do a question, you can check out the description box below. There's a PayPal link there. It's real easy. You don't have to go to my email or anything. Just go straight to the PayPal link and send it over. 3 feet in the next 24 hours. Oh my gosh. My son and I, my oldest son and I, are going to Nashville this weekend. We're leaving on Friday. So he's trying out for The Voice. And it's supposed to start snowing that morning. So hopefully the drive is okay. Fingers crossed. Hi, Darshell, Alejandra. Hey, guys. I'm going to do a collective reading really quick. Just kind of coming in and getting ready for stuff. And I do want to say also that, hi, Tony. You're in the ice storm, Rachel. Yeah, I'm so excited for him. I'm so excited for him. And the song that he chose is like so near and dear to my heart because I used to sing it to the boys when they were little. So, hi, Betsy. Oh, Sylvia. Yay. It's really late there, isn't it? Thank you so much. In Connecticut, you have sleep for the next 4 hours. Well, be careful, you guys. Be very careful with yourselves. I'm going to do a collective reading really quick. If you would like to do a 1-question reading, check the description box below. Thank you, Cherokee. Cherokee music. Hey, Mayaj. Is that how you say that? Hey, my AJ? I don't know. Hi. Hi, everyone. I already have, I have 8 spots left. Oh, that's not bad. You're a night owl anyways. You know what's really funny is it's like Taurus has moved away from Virgo energy and they've moved towards Sagittarius. I've noticed that myself, which is really funny because I have a lot of Virgo and Sagittarius energy, so they just kind of stay around me, which is fine. I like having Taurus energy around me, but still. Yes, Michelle, I got your order. You are first, and then there's Kara, and I have 8 more. Spots, but for some reason my phone's being really stupid right now. Really stupid. You know, the frustration is probably the Uranus-Mars energy. That it's Uranus-Mars conjunct right now in Aries, right before Uranus and Mars both move into Taurus. So oh, hey, Alan, thank you. Lydia, if you'd like to do a 1-question reading, you can check the description box below. They're 1 question for $30. And I still have, I think I still have 8 spots. My phone is being really weird. So I'm trying to like update it. What site for placements? What does that mean? The Uranus-Mars conjunct is actually, oh, you mean the tension of it all? It's probably going to last for about a week. But I actually like it because it like is getting us going after being stagnant. I mean, that's just me though. So there are customers in line and can only do so much work. So this is for the collective. I'm doing a collective reading, by the way. What do you mean, what site for placements? I don't know what that means. Rachel. Yeah, this is a week of really getting things done and being in charge. This Mars and Uranus energy is huge. Oh, I use that makes a lot more sense. Thanks. I was like, I don't know if that's a full question or what that is, Rachel, but that makes a lot of sense. I use a app I use 2 different apps. I use Time Nomad and I use Ingresses. You can also use astro.com. Yeah, astro.com. Amy just put that up there. Hi, Angie. So again, I'm doing a collective reading right now. You're welcome. I bet that it was the eclipse that actually is bringing up all of the internal stuff. I think the eclipse is bringing, thanks, Betsy. Time passages is good also. Hi, Tiarna. So, ooh. Somebody's getting some love offers. It is Valentine's week. So I also have the 3 of Pentacles. I have the Knight of Cups. And I have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like with this King of Wands here, the Mars and Uranus energy, the Mars-Uranus energy is making everybody really push forward right now and really get going. I actually really like this energy because even if you're not entirely sure what the 10 of Pentacles is going to look like for you, it's all coming into place. And I actually feel like if you're starting new like this is the week to start new projects with the 3 of Pentacles. This is a really big week to start new projects. I do feel like that the Queen of Pentacles always makes me feel like it's like the woman that is wife material. That's like she kind of basically takes care of everybody. So I feel like this is one of the things that is like kind of on the lookout, and not necessarily like wife material, but even husband material with the King of Wands. It's very interesting how this is playing out. I feel like somebody is going to get an offer. Hi, Nicole. Thank you. I'm kind of miserable. Honestly, I appreciate you saying that, but I'm a little bit, my nose is just, and I'm not sick. I'm just stuffy. But thank you for saying that. Let's see. I still have some spots open for, no, I don't have, it's in the laundry. It's in the dishwasher. Nicole, if you would like to have a 1-question reading, you can check the description box below. They're $30 for 1 question. And all you have to do is click on the PayPal link to send over the $30. It's not like a pick and choose. It's a asking, okay. So I feel like a lot of people are getting to an easier, if you don't feel like you're in an easier state of mind, if you feel like you want to offer somebody something, and you want to, I want to say go for it. Like, I don't want to say sit back and wait for the next opportunity to do it. I feel like there's the 6 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. It makes me feel like a lot of people are coming into an easier space when it comes to relationships. So I want you to open yourself up to it. Allow it to come in. And allow it to support, kind of a support system. It's been a really long journey, and I feel like everybody's going into the long haul too. 11:15 p.m. Are you in Italy too, Shirley? I have a friend, Sylvia, who is on here. She's in Italy, and it's the same time there. It's 11. But I feel like with the World and the 10 of Wands, like the road has been really tough. And we're all kind of in it for the long haul, but there is a cycle that's ending so a new one can start. And this week is the week to start new things. So, oh, cool. Are you really tired? You know what, Emily? I'm kind of tired today myself. I was just saying that it's just kind of like things have been kind of exhausting. I'm surprised like nobody's really wanting readings. I have 2 readings right now to do, and that's it. So we'll do those readings, and if anybody else wants to order a reading, the description box is below. I got so many emails of people asking me to do this again, so I'm kind of shocked by it, but you know, going with the flow. So Michelle, are you here? The road has been way too bumpy. Yep, agreed. You're going to book for a longer one? I am doing, oh, by the way, I should probably mention this. I am doing coaching sessions now. For Twin Flame coaching sessions, they're 1 hour. In February, they're 20% off. If you would like a 1-question personal reading, check the description box below. You can send the $30 to my PayPal account. Well, I'm actually going to be on the road on Friday, so I probably won't be doing this again until next week. Anyways, so what I was saying was the Twin Flame coaching sessions are 1 hour long, and right for February, they're 20% off. I'm also doing coaching sessions for learning how to master yourself and come into alignment, and those are 20% off as well. Well, the 2 coaching sessions are coming into alignment and the Twin Flame. Oh my gosh, what crystals do I have? I have selenite, I have tourmaline, I have dark lavender, I have, or not lavender, it's amethyst, dark amethyst, and light amethyst. I have rose quartz. I have this really cool one that I keep forgetting what it's called, but it's like a blue quartz, which is really, really neat. I actually had a tiny little Leo friend gave that to me, a little boy who collects them. That's it. Just me. I would really appreciate it if people did not beg me to do free readings, because it makes me feel really guilty that I can't, because I'm doing it. I mean, this is my business. This is what I do for a living. So I wouldn't ask you to work for me for free. And it really, it hurts my feelings, and it makes me feel really guilty that I have to say no. So I'd appreciate, I wish, Tiarna, if you want to book for the beginning of March, you'll want to do it soon. Because I'm already booking for the last week of February and the first week in March. Yeah, I love crystals too. So yeah, I don't know if anybody realizes when they're begging for a reader to just do a free reading for them when they're not offering free readings, it actually hurts our feelings. It breaks our heart. So I'm not afraid to say no. I just need people to understand that it changes the energy of the room. It really does. And I don't want to do that. So well, if you fear someone, then you don't really love them, honestly. You will feel affection towards them and you'll think that you can love them. But that fear is a trigger that they're trying to show to you. That's where. Hi, guys. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead with Michelle's reading, and then I'll do Kara's. And if anybody else wants to join in. Oh, elementals. I got one. That kind of surprised me because it It didn't pop up before. I'm telling you, my phone, I don't know if you guys know, I mean, you all know about my glitchiness. My phone is pretty funny. My question is, my twin, who I always thought it was, start my own healing store and doing astrology and different things. Okay. I see. I saw it, Amy. Thank you. All right, Michelle. Let's see what's going on with your twin. There's a really big thing that I want to say about the whole twin flame experience is there's been a big shift in where we're all headed. And a lot of people that we thought were our twin flames originally are no longer, we're recognizing that they're not our twin flames. And I mean, that it happened to me because, and the reason why somebody can get tripped up like that is because your twin flame is 99% energetic, or your karmic twin flame, false twin flame, whatever you want to call it. I call it the karmic, is 99% energetically connected to you. So, it's very difficult to differentiate between what is real. The name of this deck is the Universal Tarot, the Golden Universal Tarot, sorry. That 1% that you don't have with your karmic twin is huge. When you find your true twin, it's like, it's huge. It's something that you never feel, you've never felt before. Hold on a second. You don't think you could handle if you met your twin? I don't know. Scorpios and Virgos are actually really good together. Okay, so Michelle, I feel like you're coming, I almost want to say to not worry about hearing from him this year, because I feel like you're coming into a time of great acceptance for who you are. And I feel like what's happening, so I have the Knight of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. I feel like all of this is you've really done so much for yourself to gain a better life, to do a better life, to have a lot of really good things going on around you, that this has helped you come into an acceptance that the kind of love that you want to have in your life is a big deal. Like, you don't want peanuts anymore. You don't want breadcrumbs anymore. And I don't want you to accept breadcrumbs. And I don't want you to wait for somebody just because he's your twin flame, you know, or you've been told he's your twin flame, or you're really, really hell-bent that this is your twin flame. Like, you're sure that it's your twin flame. There's this thing where if you continuously hold on to your energy, and I'm just going to be real, this is the term I've been using, and I used it in the last readings too. You're cock blocking a real love. You're cock blocking a real love to come into your life. And you've been very patient for yourself during this time of not feeling like you have enough. You're not fulfilled, right? The Page of Cups for me with Temperance makes me feel like you're just not fulfilled. You've been really patient. You've been trying to balance yourself out. You've been trying to give back to yourself as much as possible. And because you're not fulfilled from that end, from your twin flame, you've given it back to yourself with the Ace of Cups, right? So that's the thing, is if you've separated for that long and then you came back for 6 months and then it's been on and off again, it's like, why are you holding yourself back from something that can be really big and really real? And if he is your true twin flame, coming into alignment with yourself, which is what you're already working on, I just feel like there are a couple things left that you need to heal in order to do it. That's what my alignment classes are. Like, I've got a spiritual empowerment class. coming up that's like a group on live online class. And I have one-on-one coaching sessions. That's the whole point, because I didn't even know what I was doing wrong until the end of last year. Like legit, I thought that I knew what I was doing on this journey, and then it clicked. And I came into alignment with myself. I came into recognizing within myself what I truly needed to love me. And that's when that's when my human showed up. That's when the true one came. He just like out of the blue. Like I was not expecting, I was ready to just be single. I was happy within my singleness. I was feeling myself. Like I was good to go. And now I want to be able to share that secret with everybody. Because it's such a really big place to be in. Thank you, Kara, for keeping everybody straight and in line. It's a huge place to be in. When you're in alignment with yourself, you're at peace with your life. Laura, readings are $30 for a 1-question reading. If you check the description box below, which it actually says in the title of the video, check the description box below, and you can connect to my PayPal and send the $30 there. Or in your case, if you want to send, I don't know what 4.99 lira is in American dollars, but if you can send 25 American USD dollars to my PayPal, then I would answer that question for you. So what I want you to say, right, Michelle, that's what I'm trying to say. But I still feel like there are, because you're still kind of, you're holding on to the idea that you're going to hear from him. You're holding on to the idea that he's going to come back. And that's what's stopping it from actually happening. Or that's what's stopping any kind of love to come into your life from actually happening. Maybe you need to have another karmic relationship before you're supposed to be in union with your twin. Maybe you need to learn more things. So you, like, when I tell people to not have any expectations on this journey, and when I tell people, like, you have got to release expectations of who the person is, when you're going to be together, if you have other lessons to learn from other people, if you're cock blocking other people by holding on to an energy who you think is your twin flame, you won't be able to get through, right? So Michelle, you're like so close to getting that full alignment, but there's one tiny little piece that's like missing here. And I think it's just releasing it. I think it's like giving, like, you know, even if you say, but Betsy, I have, that's fantastic, Michelle. And that's fantastic. But I still kind of feel like, since you're holding on to wanting to know if he's going to call or contact you this year, you're still kind of holding on hope for him instead of being hope for anybody. Because really that's what you, like, if he's your true twin flame, he'll come back when, you know, when everything's lined up, he'll come back. See, the anxiety is still, this is, I was asking, like, what is that one small thing that you're holding on to? And I feel like it's, you know, will he show up? Won't he show up? Will he show up? It doesn't matter. If he shows up or somebody else shows up, it doesn't matter. And in order, you have to come to a peace within yourself that it's okay. I hope that helped, Michelle. And I didn't like beat it. I feel like you and I are on the same page because you're so close. Like, I feel like you are right where I was. Thank you, Tiarna. Oh my God, that was so funny the way you put that. I should make you a moderator too. Yeah. When you start to try, then you stop. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. Because I feel like you're like right where I was in like October of last year, where I legit had to block. I had to block my karmic twin, 100% block him. And then he tried to come back. in like just a couple weeks ago. He messaged me and I was like, and it took me on a like I went into a tailspin because I still feel very connected to him. Like I said, the energy, 99%. So you're still very connected to your karmic. It's all up to you. You're the one that has the power to cut that. And I'm not even saying that maybe he is your true twin. Maybe he's not a karmic. Maybe he is your true twin. But even still, you have to say, I release all of this energy. And the only way you do it is you block in the physical, because a lot of times we have to have that actual like movement in the physical for us to like get it in our brain. So yeah, I feel like you're so close. You're so close. And I feel like something big might be coming in. Like, I feel like everything that you've wished for is about to come true because you're so close. Like, I just want to kind of shout it from the rooftops for you. My energy just like went, whoo. Sorry, I missed it. Hold on. You've totally separated from the karmic. Yeah, it is such a test. Okay. Okay, Kara's turn. Oh, wow. All right. So we have Kara and Yvette. And then, oh, Mercedes, you sent over $5. If that was a donation, thank you. If you'd like to do a 1-question reading, that's awesome, Michelle. That's so awesome. Will you please, if you have a website, please send it to me so I can see. That would be awesome. I am not doing a live on Friday. I will be driving to Nashville on Friday. So I probably won't do a live until Monday of next week. Thank you, Mercedes. That was so sweet. I really appreciate that you even sent it to my PayPal. That's so nice. If people don't know like how YouTube works, literally the payments go through YouTube here and you don't see them until like anything that anybody pays me through YouTube today, I won't see until like the end of March. Literally. I mean, it's like which it doesn't bother me, but like when people send donations and stuff, it's like, oh, thanks. That'll be for next girl, next month. It'll be for the girl next month. Okay, so I have I have 6 spots left still, so which is fine. That was a great reading though, Michelle. That like really brought my energy up. Well, next time I come to New York, I would love to come visit and like do an event there. That would be so awesome. Send me your information, like email me your information, Michelle. That would be so awesome. All right, Kara. Oh, man. Hit you with whatever spirit. CJ Smith, if you'd like to do a 1-question reading, check the description box below. 1 question for $30. Hi, Daniel. I'm really excited for the tarot class too. I still have a couple of spots left in that tarot class also. I'm doing a tarot class the evening of the 19th. It's a Tuesday, next Tuesday. It's going to be really fun. And the last spiritual empowerment class we did, whew, that was awesome. Kara, what are you missing here? What are you not seeing? Things look really stable, but I feel like you're missing something. Are you? Your intuition is trying to tell you something, and you're missing it. Have you had Kara, have you had problems with your Rachel, it's $30 for one question. Check the description box below. And all you have to do is click on the PayPal link in the description box. I know. Kara, are you planning on, oh, I keep thinking, you're welcome, Michelle. Are you planning on traveling or wanting to try? Are you thinking about traveling anytime soon? I'm not going to talk about the Aries and Chiron transit tonight. I don't have the energy for that. I would love to have the energy for that, but I don't. But I will touch on it when it starts to happen, which will be, oh, I guess it's happening like next week. Oh, that's okay, Rachel. That's fine. Okay, so things look really, really stable right now, the Four of Wands. And that's why with the High Priestess and the Two of Swords, I'm like, what are you missing? Your intuition's trying to tell you something, but you're missing something. But it has to do with, I feel like it has to do with business and holding on too tightly to the resources that you have right now, because things are actually much more stable than you think they are. With the Four of Wands, it feels very, very, very stable. But with the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, it's like, are you looking for other avenues for business right now? Like what to do for business? This feels very familiar because I'm kind of in the same spot. I almost feel like you and I are doing the same thing right now. I'm curious if the chat is like slow or something. Okay, you're looking for other avenues for business. All right. They're out there. Two of Swords. Oh, I know what this has to do with. I know what this totally has to do with. Okay. There's a fear there that it's not going to work. You have a really, like, there's this thing that you need to, this is the trigger within you. You're really afraid to start something new right now. Yes, that's, you got to get over it. That's what I was saying. Like, there's a fear there that you have to heal within you. Nobody cares about you being on. I mean, like, seriously, it's okay. Because first of all, your personality is going to come through anyways. Okay. The Three of Cups and the Empress here with the Sun, there's no way that this can fail, but you have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe that you're doing it with a group of really good people that don't care. I mean, they're on a soul, it's on a soul level. Like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be good. The Sun says, like, it's the happiest card in the deck. Can't get any better than that. Coupled with the Empress, I mean, that's like top dog. Like, the Empress can do anything. She has no fear about anything. So I kind of want to say that, I don't know when the seminar is starting. But I need you, and I think that, like, I remember you kind of telling me about some of the things that you were purging lately. Yeah, you can't be nervous. I mean, dude, seriously, there's no reason to be nervous. Look at this. I don't know how much better it can get. I don't know how much better it can get than the Star and the Empress. You already, like, you're the master of your craft. Do you think that I mean, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today, and we've had this conversation. I would not be doing what I'm doing today had I not jumped over a fear and a hurdle. And there are still some days where I question it. Like, should I really be doing what I'm doing? Because it can get really exhausting sometimes. But at the same time, I love it. I love my job. I couldn't do anything else. So especially now that I'm doing coaching sessions, because that's really my dream, is to be able to help other people get to their full potential. And that's exactly what you're trying to do too. So don't fear it. I feel like with all the purging that you've done recently, what you really need to do is to allow yourself to feel what this fear is. Is it fear of rejection? Is it fear of not being perfect? You cannot be afraid of perfection, because on the other side of perfect is real, and real is always better than perfect. And that goes with everything. Maritza, I am doing coaching. Yes. All of the it's 20% off right now to do one-on-one coaching with me, just for February, for the next 2 weeks. So check that out for twin flame coaching and regular, just like life purpose coaching. So, did that help, Kara? I got it, Robin. I just saw you. You're so not a fraud, dude. If you ever, like, seriously, I didn't know you felt that way. That's crazy. Kara, by the way, is like one of my dearest soul sisters. And I haven't talked to her in a while, in a couple of days. It's been a while, like a week or so. I had no idea you were going through this. I almost want to be like, dude, you don't have to go through that. Okay, go check out my website, Maritza. I need some coaching. Carol, if you would like to do oh, you've got the question here. Did you, or the payment here? Carol, I'll have to come back to and ask you that question again. Thank you for paying through PayPal, by the way. So after Yvette, so I have Amy next, and then Yvette, and then Emily, and then Carol, and then Robin. Bella Spirito. I love your last name. I can't, like. All right, Tiarna is going to be an admin also, because she's so good. A moderator. Alan, are you trying to do my job now? I was going to try and answer Carol's question. I got to do something special for all my moderators at some point. So when I get like because I'm having like t-shirts and stuff made, and coffee mugs, t-shirts and coffee mugs. When I get all that done, I'll have to like send out little gifts to my moderators, because you guys are awesome. Thanks, Tara. I appreciate that. Okay, so Amy is next. I have, hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 3 more spots left. My husband has been able to find a job. Okay, so we need to know about a job for your husband, right? Amy, is that correct? Yeah, I'm going to do my logo and everything on it. And my human and I are working on designs also. Get out of my head, Robin. I got to find my blanket. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, Amy. Whoa. Okay. Is your husband really irritated right now, Amy? I feel like his irritation is on a level that you don't even want to deal with. So with the Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles, yeah, I feel like he literally is biting people's heads off. And I want to tell him that he needs to like get into alignment himself, because that's not going to get him anywhere, biting people's heads off. Let's see real quick. I also have the Knight of Swords. I have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Like, there's a lot of swords here. Yeah. You know what's really funny is a lot of people, that's happening to a lot of people right now. It's really strange. It's like that there are so few jobs and so many people who need them. And we're talking like not even blue collar jobs, like or like trying to get a blue collar job. I feel like that it's more internal sometimes, Amy, too. Like, he's really frustrated with himself too. There's a lot of internal agony going on here. And I think some of it has to do with the fact that like he moved you guys, and you're welcome, Rachel. That's really sweet of you to say. I do my best. I'm a very common sense type of person. I feel like with this Eight of Swords, there's a level of, he feels bad that he's put you in this position. He feels really bad that he's put you in this position. So with the Temperance card, there's, he's got to be, I mean, I know you guys have been really patient, and I hate to say that word to you, but it's coming. It's coming, and I feel like you need to stay put. I don't want you to move anywhere. I don't want you to go to the Denver job. Let's see real quick. Ace of Pentacles. What's this Ace of Pentacles? No, I think you need to stay put. I think that his purpose, or it's gonna, like, I just got 2 major arcanas and then the 4 of Wands. So the anxiety surrounding the possibly having to move is kind of a big deal. It was your idea to move to Atlanta, but he feels bad about not getting a job. Well, if he's trying to get a job, why would he feel bad? I mean, like, I don't feel like he's not trying. I think the anxiety of moving is more frustrating than anything else. I mean, I understand like not having the job is frustrating. I actually want to say that, did he already get offered the job in Denver? It doesn't feel right to me either. I feel like something's going to happen in Taurus season. But that's like 2 months away. Has he been thinking about taking something? Has he been thinking about taking something that's like not good enough for him? like would pay him peanuts. Because I feel like that might be something that he has to do just in order to get by before the big job comes. That's the job in Denver. Oh, crap. See, I feel like there's going to be another job that shows up in Atlanta for him, and I feel like it's going to happen during Taurus season, but I think that he might, like, if he can wait until Taurus season and just be patient for a couple of months, I feel like something's going to show up then. But if he can't wait, then he might take the job in Denver. I think I think moving everybody all the way to Denver for a job that's like a step backwards is not a good idea. Like, that's my common sense, intuitive common sense coming through. My dear friend Sylvia told me that my spirit guide, my angel that gives me all my information, is like Dr. Phil. So that's why I have so much common sense. Well, he's going to feel stagnant. See, and that's the thing, is he's going to feel stagnant until he doesn't anymore. I feel like there's going to be a job that shows up during Taurus season. And I think that he just needs to be patient a little bit longer. Yeah, Dr. Phil. Dr. Betsy Phil. I hope that helped. I feel really bad. Like, I wish I could just say, okay, I have 2 spots left, I believe. Yeah, I have 2 spots left. I wonder if I told Dr. Phil that, if I could meet him. That would be awesome. I'm not doing any signs, Rachel. These are just personal readings. Okay. That's exactly, like, I feel like there's this guy back here in a suit and a bald head and a mustache just hanging out and giving me information. My human's been looking for a job for a year too, and he's been looking all over the country. Like, he could move anywhere right now, and he's still having a hard time getting a job. So it's not just the Atlanta area, it's everywhere. Okay, so Yvette is next. All right, Tara. I got 1 left. Well, actually, I don't have any left. If Tara comes through. That's funny. I thought that this was going to go really slow. You're welcome, Amy. I'm glad I could help. PayPal's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes, but I think it's the easiest. So, Yvette. Kimchi Bay. Actually, I think I'm done with the spots. I think they're all taken. If Tara can get hers through to go through. Crazy, Emily, that it takes that long. I just keep telling my human that, like, I want him to launch what he's doing for himself. I don't even know how many people are in the chat. Or watching. I don't have no idea. Oh. Is Yvette still here? Oh, there she is. Hi. All right. Let me get back to my, what I was doing here. Oh, that's horrible. You poor thing. So Yvette's ex-husband passed away on December 29th. It was unexpected. No, Tara, all you have to do is go to the description box below and click on the link that's there. Like, you don't have to do anything else other than click on the link. If you want to send it through my email, through PayPal, it's spirituallyfearless1111. But if you click on the description box below, all you have to do is click on the link. So, Yvette, what I'm getting intuitively already is the reason why everything is at a standstill is because you're grieving and you need to go through the grieving process. Like, don't slight yourself with that at all. I can't imagine losing either one of my ex-husbands because I'm still extremely close to them. And so it's, hold on, Tara. Give me a second here. No, it's not what I wanted to do. Here, I'll type it in here. You click on that link right there, it'll take you straight. I'm actually not taking questions anymore. Questions are closed. I know I need to make a sign. Do you have, how is it not, I just put it in the chat, Tara. I just sent it through the chat. Hi, Jessica. Like, I just sent the PayPal link through the chat. Yvette, I think you were a really big comfort to him. So, I think the reason why you need to grieve now is because you held it all in. Why can't she? I don't understand. I'm not going to get distracted about that anymore. I'm going to do Yvette's reading because I don't want to be on here for hours. Just, or like 6 hours. So I think because you held it all in, it's time for you to heal now. The way that you're going to be able to heal, here's the link again. The PayPal link is one more time. That's the last time I'm going to put it on there. Okay, so if you allow yourself to grieve now because you were there for everybody else. Okay. All right. I got it, Tara. Amanda, can we talk about that afterwards? Because I think that you had said not to worry about it, and so I didn't worry about it. But I'm trying to like get a reading done. So why does everybody get all worked up in the chat? It's so funny. Okay, Yvette. This is a really big time for you because it's really karmic also. It's time for you to focus on yourself. Like all just hands down. It is time for you to focus on yourself. Things aren't going to start picking up and moving forward until you recognize that you need to focus on yourself. Like there's no other way around this. There's no other way that you can do this. The Eight of Cups, the Devil, and the Queen of Wands. I feel like one of the biggest things here is because you're the strong one. Everybody sees you as the strong one. They're really looking at a way for you to keep standing strong for them. And it's time to release that. Like you can't be the strong one anymore. You have to let it go. You have to let it go. The only way that you're going to get back into alignment is if you allow the feelings to surface. The only way you're going to come back into alignment with yourself is if you allow yourself to feel it and to hurt. And that's the thing. The thing here is this is your opportunity to heal a lot of old past wounds that you guys both had between the two of you also with the Ace of Wands and the King of Swords. This is a huge opportunity for you to, and we as humans don't like to feel, like we don't like to feel the hurt because it's painful. It's not comfortable. It's so not comfortable. But here's the thing is you have to feel it. Like there's no, the only way that you can release any kind of hurt, pain, grief, anything is if you feel it. If you hold it in and if you don't allow yourself to push it out or let it go, it's just going to fester. And that's what causes disease, you know, dis-ease. That's the word disease is 2 words, dis-ease. So what I really want you to do is focus on yourself. I want you to cry. I want you to take salt baths. I want you to go buy yourself flowers. I want you to go do things that remind you of him and remember the really good times and cry for those times too. Cry for the sad times, get it all out. Allow yourself to feel it because until you feel it, you won't heal it. You got to feel it to heal it. That's a really, really big thing. And I'm so sorry that you have to go through this. This is like, that's the least fun question I think I've ever had to read before. Because I can understand, I can empathize with you. I can't sympathize. That's like the one thing I can't sympathize with. Like I've had so much stuff going on in my life. I would, be able to sympathize with most things that people go through. But losing somebody who's that close to you, who you share a child with, that's unbearable. Like I can't even imagine. I can't imagine losing either one of my ex-husbands. So allow yourself to do that. I hope that helped. Because I think that that's the only way you're going to get rid of everything. Okay. Emily's next. And I wish you the best. Woo, Emily. Emily's going through a divorce. What's up with love and business? Well, let's just see what's up, first of all, because I feel like that's really what you're asking. Like, what can you expect in all aspects of life? Which is kind of interesting because I feel like you're doing pretty good right now. Like, you're really strong. And I feel like you have a good group of people around you. 4 of Wands, 3 of Cups, and the Strength card. I feel like this has given you an inner strength that you didn't even realize you had, Emily. I don't want you to... Is your ex-husband, is your ex-husband an Aries, or is he really controlling, Emily? And I'm not saying that all Aries are controlling. I'm just wondering. You're welcome, Yvette. Please take care of yourself. Oh, I want you to leave all that behind because I think you're holding on to it. So, excuse me, holding on to that control. I feel like you're still holding on to how controlling he is. Oh, you can be, but not all Aries are controlling. I actually know some very soft-hearted Aries. You are one of them, Kara. The 5 of Cups and the Emperor, I kind of almost feel like you think that you're never going, like that he's always going to have control over you. And I want to tell you that that's not true. I want you to release that because I think that that's what's blocking you from more abundance coming in. I'm like asking my guide, like, why does she need to know that? And I think it's because, oh, you're sharing the house. Well, so nothing's going to happen in love until that resolves itself, first of all. And because, and the way that I can say that and tell you that for sure is, again, his energy is cock blocking you. That controlling energy that he has, until you're able to release it physically, mentally, emotionally, all of that, there will not be a new love that comes into your life. And I am a firm believer that you have to go through the grieving process of divorce as well, especially because, like, a lot of people think that that's like one of the things, that's one of the things that we forget about, that we have to release that kind of energy, or that kind of like, what am I trying to say? We have to feel all through that. Oh, that's just ridiculous too. That's what I mean. Like, you cannot, there's nothing, he's cock blocking you basically. And if he's holding you, I feel like he's almost holding you hostage in all areas of your life. So you're asking, like, what's going to come up for you in love and in business and career? Nothing until you get rid of him. Because, like, literally, I feel like you're allowing him to control your life. But that's the thing, is if you release his energy, but he's still around, it's going to be impossible to release his energy. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, you can't move on into another. I mean, people think that you can move on into a situation and it's going to be like rainbows and butterflies. But how do you think you're going to be able to date somebody and be like, oh, well, by the way, I'm still living with my ex-husband. Yeah, that sounds really good. Or my husband, who's not even my ex-husband. I mean, like, it just gets messy. You don't want messy. You don't want messy. And he's making your life really, really messy. The only way that this is going to work out here, I was going to say, I'm sorry I'm being such an asshole, but Robin likes that I'm straightforward. I don't know. And that's the thing, is I really feel like those narcissistic tendencies, like, you're not going to be able to, the only way that you can do this is if you, like, your freedom from this is releasing, is moving forward, is letting go, is allowing that energy to fall away. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to let it go and let it fall away. And I kind of feel, is there like no end in sight? Like, I feel like there's almost no end in sight. Yeah, you know, I almost want you to put your foot down. Emily, so if you're a stay-at-home mom, you know that through the divorce, he still has to allow you to be a stay-at-home mom, right? Like, he has to pay for all of that for you. Like, I don't know what state you're in, but I'm pretty sure that, because nothing's going to come to fruition. And if you want to do it on the job front, you can go, I mean, like, you can change the energy anytime. I always tell people, nobody's stuck. You're never stuck. If you think that you're stuck, you're sadly mistaken. And I can tell you stories about how I got out of the marriages that I was in, and I legit lived out of a car with 2 toddlers in tow. Like, we would stay at people's houses when I had them, but I would rather live in a car than be in the marriage that I was in. So nobody's ever stuck. Like, if you think that you're stuck in a situation, there's always a way out. There's always a way out. And if you don't find a way out because you want more out of life, and you have got to be honest with yourself about what you want more out of life, this tower is going to come along and rip it away from you anyways. I don't care how difficult he's being, Emily. You're talking about like how he feels about the situation and how he wants the situation to go, and how like, what about you? That's what I'm trying to say, is I feel like you're living your life by his standards, because he's saying you have to do this, 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 and this. If that continues, this tower is going to come along and be like, no, I don't care how he feels anymore. I'm going to take it all away from you. Take it all away. Because that's all I'm hearing you say is like, yes, he's difficult. Yes, this is what he wants. Yes, he's financially this and feared, and this is how he feels. Yeah. I mean, that's like, I understand that he's narcissistic. I mean, that's like the first reason why I want you to leave. He won't stop. He'll keep on like forcing you. And I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm just saying, like you can, like, a person can control, like, you can allow a person to like, it gets no. And this is a much bigger thing than just a 1 question reading, because I feel like he's manipulating you in ways that I don't know, this is like, I'm just saying that he is the blockage in your life. If you want things to move forward in your life, he's the one that has to leave. He's the one that has to be removed out of your life. And we only allow the energy into our life that we want in our life. And like whatever you're allowing him to do to you, that's on you. Like you can't blame him anymore. There's no blaming. There's no like this is what he wants and he's feeling and I'm having to stay because he's acting this way. No. You're acting a certain way too. You really have to like take you have to be culpable of your actions too. It's not just about him. You're allowing it to happen. You're allowing this energy, and you saying you're trying to release his energy. It's impossible to release somebody's energy when they're in your space. I hope that wasn't too mean, but that's the God's honest truth. Like you cannot move forward in your life until you really, and the tower is you're gonna keep having tower moments over and over and over again. And a lot of those tower moments are gonna be trying, like your soul is trying to get you to identify where you're keeping yourself stuck. And if you don't do something about it, it's gonna be very, very uncomfortable. And that I know you're a Taurus, and that's why it was, the thing is you don't, I'm a Virgo. It's hard for me to rely on people too. I didn't rely on anybody. I just did it. I got my ass a waitressing job. And if you have people that you can rely on, I would take advantage of that. Seriously? Again, like that's an excuse. You're allowing yourself to stay in that situation because you're not allowing yourself, that's pride and ego keeping you stuck. And I don't want to see you stay stuck in that situation. I want you to be able to get out of it. But at the same time, you can't, it's not even about pushing it. First of all, like don't beat yourself up. That's not what I'm trying. I'm not even trying to beat you up. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of incentive. Like I literally had a secretary job during the day and I was a waitress at night so I could get out of my marriage, and I still had to live in my car for 2 months in the summertime before I could afford an apartment. You know, I mean, there's people can give me excuses all day long about why they stay somewhere, but I'm going to look at them and be like, there is no excuse. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Trust me. And it's not about being like beating yourself up to get it done. It's about liberating yourself and becoming free. I felt more free living out of my car than I did with a man who cheated on me and had a baby with another woman while we were married. So I am not trying to be mean, Emily. Sorry if that sounded really mean. I just know, I know the situation you're in. Good. That's really good. I'm glad to hear that. All right. Okay, Carol. I need your question again, Carol, because it's not on here and I know you asked it at one point. I'm glad that you have a lot of great upcoming things, Emily. I really am, because I don't want to see you in this. Like I think we've been having this conversation for several months. There's not a lot that you can do if you're being controlled by somebody else, because he's going to control you for as long as you let him. What's bad? Oh, don't feel sorry for me. I got out of it. I'm good. I'm not accepting any more questions, actually. I'm waiting for Carol to ask me her question again. Hi, Carol. I need you to ask your question again because it's way at the top. Thank you, MM. That's so sweet. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Whew. Okay. Your ex keeps coming into your life after walking away from you. All right. So one of the reasons why he keeps coming into your life is because you have not put the boundary up to keep him out of your life. This, again, is something that you are allowing, Carol, something that you are allowing. So what you have to do is when he keeps coming back, because this has happened to me before, I've had ex-boyfriends come back. What you have to do is stand up for yourself and say, I am no longer accepting fuck boys into my life. You already made a choice to walk away once, twice. See, what happens is they can treat you poorly the first time and then it's their fault. But if they keep treating you poorly and you keep allowing it to happen, then it becomes your problem. It becomes your fault. And I don't say that to be mean. I say that because it's true. Because when we allow a certain energy to come into our life like that over and over and over again, it's us not having personal boundaries. So let's see. Yeah, I feel like you're almost, one of the reasons why he keeps coming back is you, with the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles, is like you almost expect it. And when you hold the energy of expectation, hi Anita, hi Nick, hi Patricia. When you hold the expectation of somebody coming back, they almost always do. So you have to release that energy. And the only way that you're going to release it is if you legit look at them and say, I will no longer accept peanuts, breadcrumbs. I mean, you don't have to say it that way. Say it however you want to say it. But you're the one that has to close the door. You're the one that has all the power in this. We're giving away our power to people who think that they can take it. That's why. Also, I feel like you're learning a lesson in boundaries right now. I feel like that's one of the biggest things about him coming back is it's almost like, and I see this all the time, it's almost like you're addicted to the karma with him. Like it's almost like when he comes back and you guys have your little arguments and all that stuff, you get all wrapped up in your head. And then you're kind of just stuck in it. And you're like, I don't really know what to do. I don't really know what to do. I don't really know what to do. Right? 5 of Wands, 8 of Swords. But the 8 of Swords is self-imposed. Like you don't have to be in that prison of your own making. Yeah. Like being addicted, because that's the thing is like, I used to be the kind of person that was like, I know that my lesson's not over. I know that my lesson's not over with this person or this person. Because I used to have ex-boyfriends come back all the time. And then somebody said to me, they're an ex for a reason. You have to cut that shit off. If they keep coming back, you're the one that's allowing them to come back. And you're the one that has to finish the karmic cycle with them. Like, why do you keep going? Why is it that you're allowing the same cycle to happen over and over and over again? That has absolutely nothing to do with them anymore. It has everything to do with you. And I feel like you're blind to that sometimes, though, because sure, it makes sense. Like, it makes sense when I say it to you. But the 2 of Swords, it's like when he shows back up again, it's almost like that manipulative energy shows back up again. And because he says, oh, baby, but I've changed. Prove it. Like legit, prove it, bitch. Tell me you've changed and then prove it. Because words are words are words. Like I'm a firm believer in, I'm a firm believer. Don't tell me you're sorry unless you're showing me you're sorry. Like I will not believe you unless the actions back up the words, not the words backing up the actions. I tell people all the time, if they're not showing you every single day that you mean something to them, they don't mean shit to you. And believe me, I've had plenty of relationships where I should have had somebody say these words to me. So what I feel like you're not seeing is you're actually like lying to yourself when he shows up that it's okay. So I don't want you to lie to yourself anymore. I want you to allow that energy to go. Next time he shows up, shut it down. Be like, you can say all these sweet nothings that you want, but if I'm not seeing it, sorry about you. See ya. You're welcome. It's a harsh reality, man. It's a harsh reality. All right, Robin. Bellis Burrito. What is it that you want, Robin? Good. I'm glad. Shut it down. Shut it down. You're better than that. You're better than somebody that's just going to come around every once in a while and not be there for you. So what is it that you would like, Robin? What is your question? That's awesome, Jasmine. Thanks for watching me for the last year. You are learning a lot. Good. From other people's readings. That's awesome. You're welcome. Oh, man, that's almost an easy question. Some readers would be like, I don't do medical. That's almost an easy question. I'm like glad to get away from the relationship stuff for a minute. Woo! It's exhausting. Has this, I feel like this doctor is going to tell you the truth. Like, I feel like they have the same kind of energy that I do, where there's no bullshit. Like, they're going to say, if you're not eating the right things or treating yourself correctly or something like that, like, they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you. Hi, Patrick. And then I think things are going to change really, like, in your favor. Might be tough love. Might be some tough love from this doctor, but I feel like it'll be good for you. I feel like it's something that you needed because you weren't being aggressive enough. I feel like this doctor is going to be aggressive for you. Yeah. I think that they're going to be like your advocate almost. And there are going to be a couple of options for therapy. It's not like you'll have a couple of options. Like if one doesn't work or one starts to make you feel worse, then they'll come up with something else too. The Page of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, I think that you're going to have several options from what they like, and they're going to be very communicative with you. Was your last doctor, was your last doctor like not very, like it was hard to get in touch with him or her? Because I feel like this doctor is going to be really good, good for you. I feel like you're going to be able to get in touch with it. Like maybe not have the home number, but like if you call, if you have like have to call in the middle of the night for a question or something like that, like he'll get back to you. He, she, whoever it is. Yeah, I feel like you were left out before. Last doctor was out of touch. That's what I mean. I feel like they left you kind of like wanting more with the Five of Pentacles. But yeah, this is going to be a very healing thing for you. Are you worried about the money aspect? I think he will be a lot more accessible. Are you worried? Because I don't want you to worry about the money aspect. I want you to worry about the healing aspect. The money's going to come. Like, I don't want you to like freak out about the money stuff. Yeah, don't worry about that because the healing is what's important. Like you're being taken care of by the universe. And I think there's going to be a way to get around it. I feel like there's going to be a way for you to get, like you'll get the funding. You will get the funding to heal, to get healed. Okay. That's the last thing I want you to worry about. I just want you to get very aggressive on getting yourself healed. And I want you to not worry about money and work right now. I want you to heal. The Ace of Cups is like staring at me so harsh in the face. It's because if you're not feeling right, if you're not able to function, you can't work. There's absolutely no way. So there will be a way for you to get funding and there will be a way for money to come in. I need you to trust that you healing first and foremost is the most important thing right now. Okay. Oh, don't cry. But I think it's a happy cry. Yeah, time zones are man-made. So that like time isn't linear, energy is fluid. Time zones are man-made. There's like energy. I mean, like I can do Reiki long distance on the other side of the world. So you're welcome, Robin. Oh, please take care of yourself first and foremost. And I know it's tough that you just want to get well and it's so difficult. So difficult. I feel like my eye looks swollen. It's not bothering me, but it looks like it's all sorts of weird. All right. Kristin, is it Christian or Kristin? Truth Only Tarot. Kristin Carey. Christian Carey. I've had, you know what's really funny is I had horrible allergies all day long. My nose was so stuffy. And then I started this reading and they started to go away. It's Kristin. Okay. How are you? Should you keep moving forward with Andon or move on? Well, I think that just the fact that you're asking the question is probably the answer that it's time for you to move on. Honestly, like, I mean, even if you just have to ask the question, kind of feel like he's moving really slowly. Is he going at a snail's pace? Is he an earth sign? I don't mean to giggle, but I like literally am hearing the words. Could you just pick it up? Could you just pick it up? Could you just pick up the pace already? Oh, so frustrating. Sorry, the Knight of Pentacles and the the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So were you guys planning on like moving in together, or you wanted to like create a happy home and love and like all of that? Because I feel like you guys had this plan to do it and he just keeps on beating around the bush. Like, I'm not ready. We don't have the money, this, and this. I feel like you were already set to go and he kind of backed off. the Eight of Wands and the World to me, I feel like that with the Eight of Wands and the World, the biggest thing that you can do right now is to allow your energy to move forward. And if you have to, if that means letting him go, because I feel like he's holding you back. And it might be time. Oh, you want to be committed and he doesn't. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't, yeah. See, and I don't do well with energy like that. So, and I feel like what the cards are saying to you is that it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to, because you want to be in a relationship where there's a commitment. I don't care. Like, that's what I'm feeling from you, that you want to be. See, and see, that's the thing. I was going to say, I don't care if he's your soulmate. I don't care if you have a really close connection. I don't care if you think he's your twin flame. I don't, like, sorry for my language, but I don't fucking care. Like, it doesn't, if he is not on the same page and aligned with you, you're not going to be happy. And the harder and the longer you hold on to that, the further he's going to move away from it. So literally the cards are saying, in order for your energy to move forward, Sarah just said, I heard Ariana Grande's Thank You Next. Like, legit, that song has been playing in my head for days now, because I feel like it's time for people, like, you're not really sure how you feel about seeing other people. And the reason why you're having that feeling is because you have put yourself in a mindset that this is the one. And I don't know if you're following me on Instagram or not, but if you're not, then you might want to, because my Instagram posts are, do not wait for somebody who does not choose you every single day. If they can't choose you and they're putting you on a waiting list, that makes you a choice. That makes you an option, not a choice. Like, he's literally trying to make you feel like you're not good enough for him, that he needs to find other things to make himself feel better or to make himself feel good. And you're committed to him. You're committed to him and he's not committed to you. That's very unbalanced. So it's saying here, the world, it's, if you want to have something in your life that's going to make you feel complete and whole, first of all, you have to recognize within yourself why you're holding on to somebody who won't commit, who, like, you're holding on and committed to somebody who won't commit to you. I'm going to say that again. You are committed to somebody who won't commit to you. That's just wrong on so many levels. Like, why would you put yourself in a position to just be an option? Because you're better than that. You should be you should be putting yourself at a much higher standard than some fuck boy who can't, like, settle down. So, and if he's like dangling, he's like dangling a carrot. He's dangling a carrot and waiting for you to show up, and you will. Like, so let me ask you this question. Kristin, let me ask you this question. When he texts you, do you text him back right away? And then you have to wait for him to text you back? Like, it takes him a while for him to text you back every single time? Like, there's never any kind of syncing between the two of you? It's always you waiting for him to text you back, but you'll always text him back right away? I just gotta wait for that. Oh, yeah, Selin 83. Kristin, my dear. He's never going to commit to you. Oh, he's not I bet he's texting other people. Because what does he do when he wants to date somebody else, or when he wants a booty call from somebody else? He's probably getting in touch with them somehow. And I'm not trying to say that to like get you all worried and stuff. I'm trying to tell you that he is never going to commit to you. You want somebody who is never going to commit to you to commit. Like, my person is 1,100 miles away from me, and I never have to question how he feels, ever. Not one day goes by. Not 1 hour goes by. I mean, it's not that we text each other every hour, but because we are so secure in how we feel about each other and we let each other know, 1,100 miles away. And I still don't have to question the relationship. So I'm going to say to you one more time that you deserve better. And he is the reason why you don't want to see anybody else and you just want to see him is because he's cock blocking the energy of anybody else that wants to come in. It's not even about whether you want to see somebody else. It's that nobody else can get near you because you got this like energy field around you. You've like, it's almost like he like marked his territory. He's like a buck. He peed on a tree, marked his territory. Yeah, I think it's time for you to start over. And you got to start from the ground up, and you got to find somebody that's going to have teamwork with you. You can't, I know, right? You can't have a one-sided relationship, and he's never going to show up for you. Okay. Sorry. I hate to tell you that, but I think you needed to hear it, that he's never going to show up for you. He's always going to be like dangling the carrot. Okay, Rebecca. Yes. Be with somebody that brings you joy. So true. I actually feel really bad because my person texted me while I'm doing this and I haven't texted him back yet. And I'm like, oh, Rebecca, I want to make sure Rebecca's here. You're welcome, Kristin. You're welcome. And even if you got to be single for a little while, that's okay too. It's true. Good. Because the right guy will come along. I promise, I promise. Hi, Rebecca. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Oh, I gotta open it back up. Feeling stuck, regards to love. Okay. There you go. Be motivated to work on yourself. Oh my God. Alan is so funny. He thinks that the cure-all to everything is hot yoga and the 5-element acupuncture. It reminds me of when I was younger and my mom, like anything that was wrong with me, didn't matter whether I had a headache. If I like sprained my ankle, she would tell me to drink water. Just drink some water. You'll be taken care of. Just drink some water. Just drink some. It's so funny. I mean, I love it. Like, it's great advice, but I can't do hot yoga. You know what? I did hot yoga once and I just about died. And I was like, regular yoga is hot enough for me. Thanks, Kara. I still have 5 more signs left to do for that. Okay, so Rebecca, let's just see what kind of advice we can get for you. I feel like it's time for you to get together with your friends. I don't know if you haven't been with your friends lately, but I feel like you've been keeping yourself out like on purpose. Not necessarily cold yoga, but I can't do that 120-degree room. Like, it's not okay. Ugh, water. No, can't do it. I mean, like, my mom would just, I mean, she would tell me, oh, you broke your toe? Drink some water. So, Rebecca, I feel like it's time for you to get out with your friends. I feel like you've been kind of like keeping yourself at a distance long enough. It's time for you to socialize. It's time for you to allow yourself to get out into the great world, because that's the way you're going to shift your energy. And I feel like that's kind of a burden for you, but it's like, I'm almost getting an agoraphobic feeling. Like, have you been in hermit mode for a really long time? My allergies are coming back again. So annoying. Is Rebecca here? I feel like you've been in hermit mode for too long and you need to get out, but I think that that's kind of a burden on you for me to tell you that. The only way you're going to be able to shift your energy, a lot of time healing with myself. There you go. You've been too busy lately. The only way you're going to shift the energy is if you start having fun again, because I think that you have shut yourself out. I like acupuncture, honestly. Ooh, you are feeling yourself these days, Rebecca. I like it. I like it. You're feeling yourself these days. The Empress. That's nice. Okay. It's time to come out of hermit mode. And I feel like, because, are you working on your own business? Did you already say that? I don't even know if you have your own business or not, but I feel like you're kind of the boss. Like, whatever you're doing business-wise, you're kind of the boss, or you're the one that's in charge. I feel like that's going to go really, really well for you. Just keep on working on yourself, that you are coming into an alignment that you've never known before. Like, you're coming into an energy and an alignment with yourself. You're going to start to feel at peace in all aspects of your life. But one of the things you need to do in order to feel peace is to start connecting with other people again. People that you can trust, people that you can count on. Because I feel like you've held yourself back for a little bit too long from other people. And it's really, really time to open that and broaden that and expand your horizons in that way. I also feel like it's going to be really good with business. There's a sense of, I want to say, like, literally, I want to say it this way, the tides are changing. Like, there's something that is about to shift really big in your life. And you already intuitively know, like, you're feeling that. I don't remember if your question even said that, but I do feel like there's a really big shift that's going on in your life, and you're already intuitively feeling it. So I want you to go with it. Whatever that feeling is, I want you to go for it. And whatever decision you need to make, the decision that you're making right now is literally closing a chapter in your life so you can start a new one. I don't know what this decision is that you're making. I don't know if you're traveling or if you're going to have to travel to do it, but I feel like there is a decision that's being made. I might do one tomorrow. There's been a lot of people that have asked for it, so I might do one like tomorrow afternoon. I can't do them in the evenings for the next couple days because I have my kids and I'll be gone this weekend. So we'll see. But whatever decision, Rebecca, that you're making right now, I feel like it's going to close a chapter in your life so you can start something brand new. Oh, thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. Did that help? It is going to happen really quickly, but you have to make a decision first. You're the one that's in charge of this shift. You know that, right? The thing with the other relationship, I don't feel like you're going to know what the other relationship is until you close out this cycle. And I think closing out this cycle is a really big deal. That's the thing, is I want to tell you to not even worry about another relationship right now. I don't even think that that's on your radar for your soul path at the moment. I know you think you're ready. And a lot of people say this to me. They're like, but I'm ready to be in a relationship. I want to be with somebody. I know you think you're ready, but sometimes you're just not. And I think that you have just a couple of things left that you need to do to close out a cycle. And one of them may possibly be releasing this energy of him even coming back. Because a lot of times when we're holding out hope that, you know, that somebody, whether it's him, because you said whether it's him or somebody else, you know. So don't worry about the relationship aspect right now. I think you have a lot of other things that you need to worry about and deal with. All right, Tara. Thanks for hanging on with me, you guys. Let's see. Helping to pay the bill. Yeah, really. I'm taking my boy to Nashville this weekend, so any donations are appreciated, but don't send them through send them through PayPal. Because I won't even see this money for like a month and a half. You don't know if you can trust the people involved. Bonnie? Bonnie, don't ask me for free questions, please. It really hurts my feelings. Okay. No, I'm not moving there. I'm taking my son to Nashville to try out for The Voice because he's amazing. Let's see, Tara. I feel like this is going to be a good thing for you, actually. I think that you can ease your mind with it. Six of Swords, Knight of Swords, the World, and the Page of Wands. I feel like it's just the beginning of something that, yeah, he's so amazing. I feel like this is just the beginning of more promotions. It's weird. It's like, I feel like where you were before, it was very stagnant, and now things are going to start Now things are going to start picking up pretty quickly. And I don't know, it feels very much, I like this new beginning for you. I just want to say, Tara, that I like this new beginning for you. The people that you can't, it's interesting. I'm not sure, the people that you can't trust, I don't even think it's a matter of whether you can trust them or not. I just think that you don't know everything that's going on there. If you want more information about what's happening, I feel like if you were to just ask, they would probably, because I feel like you just feel like you're in the dark. Like, you're the kind of person that wants to know all of the information up front. You want to know what's going on. You want to know how everything's going to be handled, yada, 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 yada. But what I want to say is, like, first of all, don't get caught up in the gossip. But at the same time, if you have questions about what's going on, I feel like if you were to ask them, they would be upfront to you about it. Tauruses hate drama, man. You do realize that you manifested this new position with them, though, because you weren't happy where you were in the other position. The Magician tells me that you manifested this position. Like, it didn't come easily. And if you're uncomfortable there, if it's something that you cannot handle and you are uncomfortable, I think that you can probably go somewhere else easily. Like, I think that you could probably get another job pretty quickly and go somewhere else. You weren't what? You weren't happy where you were? I feel like this is a good step for you. Honestly, I really, really do. I feel like it's going to be okay. I know that there's a lot of drama there, but you're not going to be in the middle of it anyways. You remove yourself from the drama, so I don't think that it's going to be that big of a deal. I want you to be secure in knowing that where you're headed is good. But the thing, it's almost like this position is going to get you greater positions in the future. So if you can handle it for the long haul, then do that. Or if you can handle it, James, I'm not taking it. I really appreciate that $9.99. I'm not taking any more questions, but if I were, it would be $30 for one question, not $9.99. But I do appreciate that. And if you would like to show up the next time, I don't know when the next time I'm going to do readings, maybe tomorrow afternoon. Allow yourself, Tara, to, like, you can stand up for yourself. You know, I know that it's very intimidating, like bosses and stuff, but I think that you can probably stand up for yourself. Like, I think that they'll like that you stand up for yourself. I know that's really hard. As a Taurus, you don't like to have any kind of confrontation. I get that. I totally get that. Does that make sense? I'm kind of exhausted now. That was much harder. It was like 2 hours long, too. But I'm so grateful for all of you for being here. and hanging out with me for a couple hours. Okay. Just, Tara, again, you don't have to be stuck in a situation you don't want to be in, but I do feel like this is going to give you growth opportunities for the future. So if you can hang in there, there you go. All right. A few things before I go. 20% off coaching sessions. They're live one-on-one coaching sessions on my website. It's okay. No, it's not your energy. It's a lot of it is the people that are really demanding about getting like free readings and stuff like that. It just drains me to feel like, it makes me feel bad when people do. And I know that people are just going to be like that. That's just the way it is. Coaching sessions are 20% off on my website through the end of February. I do twin flame coaching. I do life purpose coaching, coming into alignment with yourself, all of that fun stuff. Check all that out. My information is in the description box, fearlessintuition.net. Good, Kara. I love you. I love you all. Have a really good night. I have to get ready to do some Reiki energy healings for people later on this evening. So I'm going to rest up a little bit and have some dinner. I love you all. I'll try to be back either tomorrow. Maybe I'll do like an afternoon Valentine's Day question thing in the afternoon. That sounds like fun. Maybe I'll do that because I think my Thursday isn't as busy as tomorrow. So I love you all. Bye.